All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted. Hold up, family. Yeah, we're in the house. We're in the house. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page, General Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. I want you to become a member. I want you to subscribe immediately. The link for memberships is down in the chat. All I want you to do is click that link. You'll get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General for the brothers. It's an amazing program. You could go to the website. You can do a preview of the curriculum. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers sit down and discuss very important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. I'm telling you, go over there, check it out. It's an amazing curriculum. It's an amazing program. That's right. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessory for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like it and love it. Get over there, check out the catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General Omega Voyages of the Nile, when Kemet ruled the earth. That's right. Nubia, mother of ancient Egypt, Black Babylon, from Naga to Nigger, African origins of the Hindu Kush, military, geography, cosmology, Black Illuminati, Freemasonry is exposed. All occult knowledge is there for your family. Get over there, check it out. There's not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare, compete. You should become a member today. And everybody know Seti got the popping his page on Patreon by far. Work. Ain't nothing over there but work. You can get over there, over 500 exclusive live streams. The link is right there in the chat, pinned to the top. Click it, get over there, look at the menu. It's an astounding menu, family, and it's waiting on you. Get over there, get that work, become a patron today. To all the family out there donated to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you. Those would like to donate, link right there in the chat. Click it, donate. I appreciate you very much. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, it's getting out here. We talking about these fake ass Afrikaners that's coming over here. You got to get prepared. This is the first step where they're going to start bringing in all these agents, all these racist agents from all around the world that could come in and fill positions. Even on these so-called white Americans, they going to get on their head too because they know half of them ain't going to ride. Yeah, and they want to be in the position that Trump is in. They want his spot. They want the administrative spot. They don't want to be next to no other Europeans and shit. That's not they consider this shit they home ground. They consider this their territory. And so they don't want no other goddamn Europeans coming over here, just like the British. You think the British gonna share power with American whites over there in Britain? They look at American whites like they ain't nothing but white trash. Let's deal with that. See, we don't talk about that. The British talk down on white Americans. They look at them as they, they uncouthed offspring. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they look at them as backwards and shit, and this, that, and the Australians, they look at them as backwards. And so, they not about to share no power with no white American over there in Britain. Go over there and see what kind of power that they share with you. And that's anywhere in Europe. So the white American know, goddamn it, that they don't want to be usurped. This is where they stole the land over here. They stole it from their British foremothers and forefathers, and so they're not gonna try to share it with no goddamn body on the planet. And so they coming up with all type of fake agendas, bringing in these so-called Boers, Afrikaners, one of the most racist regimes in modern history. Damn near, I don't see no other regime outside of the United States regime. You see both 1 and 2, and you can name whichever one is 1 and whichever one is 2 is up to you. But they're both 1 and 2 most racist regimes of the modern history. And so they, but the white Americans over here look at, the Boers is white trash. Let's just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's deal with it. They gonna treat them like they treat the hillbillies. You ain't gonna get no props over here. So why are they bringing on these Boers over here, and why are they lying about who they are? These is not no goddamn farmers. It's getting back that they goddamn got, many of them got paper. Many of them had white privilege in South Africa, and knowing goddamn well that they gonna come over here and they gonna go straight to the bottom. And so why would they leave that privilege to come over here to do what? See, there's a hidden agenda going on. We're gonna talk about Ramaphosa and Donald Trump tomorrow, but they trying to push this lie and this agenda that somehow that there's a white genocide going. See, that's that's something that is what they're using, to go and try to seize South Africa. You see what's going on in Panama. You hear this talk about Iceland and shit. You understand what I'm saying? All these areas that they need, in South Africa, and they would love to get, a piece of land, in Africa. They got their hand, but they want, they want some territory. They want some territory where they can sit down and, they can, use it as a base within Africa, on a greater scale than just having a base here and there. They want it on a greater scale. And so you have to watch what's going on. And so the lie that these people's is farmers is out there. These is not no goddamn farmers. As a matter of fact, we're going to listen to Malema. He going to break it down that these people's is not no goddamn farmers. Now, what is this lie? What is this lie? And this man left a goddamn, one man left a 5-bedroom mansion to come over here, left his mama, left the dog, motherfucker left the fish, every goddamn thing to come over here and do what? Pick oranges and goddamn avocados and shit. That's what he came over here to do. Come to find out, we got the rundown on what he was doing back in South Africa. He was not a goddamn farmer. Okay, let's get this up here.
Julius Malema, he lets us know what he thinks about those 49 Afrikaners that went to the U.S. Listen.
There are no Afrikaners who have been killed here in South Africa. It's not true. And there are no 49 Afrikaners who left South Africa. You all know that. It's a fiction. It's drama. America with drama is number one. That thing is Muvango. I don't know what is Muvango in Africa. It's just a drama. I believe they landed and then they waited for cameras, took them pictures. The next flight back to South Africa. If those people are farmers, it means there are 49 farms available. Why are we not expropriating them? Because they've abandoned them.
Malema say, God damn it, if they was 49 farmers, where the farms at? God damn it, we should have, we should be, appropriating that land and giving it back to some black farmers who need that land. Where the land at? Point it out. Yeah, show us what land they left. He say he left the house. Where the house at? Did you take pictures of that house? Where's the house at? Where the land at? Everybody that left and came over here, then show us what farm you left. Show us, let us see you in action. You know what I'm saying? Let us see you in action. These is agents. These motherfuckers ain't got nothing to do with no farms. See, they'll get over here and you won't even hear from them. You don't know these people. Ain't nobody keeping up with them people but the government. So when they get over here, you won't even know where they at. You won't know unless I would like to see a profile of these motherfuckers. I would like to see day by day what they doing. You see, I like to see, how they get out there. Because if that's what you do, then show us what you do. You should be going to work immediately. I don't want you sitting on your hands. If y'all brought them over here as farmers and they're giving farms or they're giving land, I don't know how that's possible. I don't think they're going to work as farmers and or whatever. We want to see, we want to see this in action. We want to see this, as a witness. We want to see the living results of what what they're doing while they're over here. Because many people say they into IT. You see what I'm saying? They into Intel and all type of other shit. You know what I'm saying? So we want to, we most definitely got to, because Elon could be amassing, his own little, agency up in here. The ones that's gonna be loyal to him. And he might not feel that he could get loyalty from most white Americans. They don't like him, and so he might be bringing some over here that's more prone to be loyal to his agenda. You got to watch what's going on. But let's finish this.
But why is the media not telling us? Because they say these are farmers. Why is the media, through its own investigation, say to us, this picture you see is a farmer at this. They are not farmers.
They're not
There's
farmers.
no one who left farming here in South Africa. I suspect that those whites were these ones who were looking after cars at the parking lot. They were attending to cars and they went to fetch them there. And they can't live. They will never live the kind of life they live here in South Africa, anywhere else.
He said that those Afrikaners that left?
You hear what he said? You hear what Malema said? He said white people are privileged in South Africa. He gonna leave his privilege and come over here and go all the way to the bottom? That don't make no motherfucking sense. You know what I'm saying? Them farmers over there filthy. You know what I'm saying? That's a privileged position. That's a privileged position. So, most of them damn, whites are damn near not, man, listen here. They're controlling the economy. We got to quit, this narrative. I run these numbers on you so you could understand what is happening right before your eyes. You understand what I'm saying? They are amassing a neo-Nazi goddamn administration right in front of your eyes. They are amassing a neo-Nazi fascist administration right there in front of your eyes with Donald Trump, with goddamn Elon Musk, Mark Rubio, this other motherfucker, the Secretary of Defense, all of them. You see, ain't nothing but the Jesse and Frank James gang. They riding in and they robbing everybody. You see, that's what they doing. Okay, and so Malema say these ain't no damn farmers. They would never leave no privileged position like that. You gonna leave I want to see the goddamn house. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna break this down as we move through here, but let this Malema finish this.
They are not farmers, that they guard parked cars for a living, or else they would have never left South Africa. Do you think what he's saying is true? Let me know. Comment below.
I believe it's 100% true. People say, what you think? You think a motherfucker gonna give up a privileged position like that? You know what I'm saying? Them farmers over there, millionaires. They own all the damn land. You see? So ain't no way he living in it's a mansion. He over there in a room house mansion, and he go up and leave, got cars and shit. What motherfucker you know? And still, out of all these things, I see Donald Trump talking about they being murdered and this, that, and the third. If you 7.3% of the population and you got enough nerve to control damn near 75% of the land, you know you about to get that work. Ain't nobody gonna allow you to push damn near 90% of the population on damn near 25% of the land, while 7% of the damn population controls 75% of the land. And not only that, I keep going over this over and over and over and over. You understand what I'm saying? Because yes, South Africa is having it's a serious problem. Crime is a serious problem. And the problem is stemming from the fact when you got a majority, when the minority got a majority control over the economy, and they as racist as hell as they are, then you got a 31% unemployment rate in South Africa. The vast majority of that unemployment rate is black. So I don't understand when you talking about when this white boy say he can't get no goddamn job, when damn near all the economics of South Africa is controlled by whites. That's a problem he got to take up with his own fucking people. They control the economy. There's no blacks that got any control over the destiny of white Afrikaners in South Africa. So we got to, Donald Trump, man. I you know what? He act dumber than goddamn George Bush. I thought George Bush was a dumb, and he is a dumb motherfucker. But goddamn, man, Donald Trump, man. I mean, you coming up here, you talking about fake news. You know what I'm saying? Fake fucking news. And you putting up a video off of goddamn YouTube talking about this fucking it's a road with all these crosses out there. That this is a cross for every white farmer that was killed. If we did that for goddamn black people that died under the goddamn regime, you probably can goddamn go from the tip of Africa to damn near probably Central Africa, some damn where you go 4-5 nations up, if that's the goddamn case. See, y'all only were, even if it was, it's crime. He's saying it's not Ramaphosa said it's not a government issue, a situation that is criminality, which is also affecting blacks in South Africa. So you only concerned about the few tools and feuds. Them white people don't see no goddamn genocide where they about to give up their goddamn land. When the first motherfuckers say, anybody can come over and shit. They don't want to come over. They not about to leave a privileged fucking position to come over here and be somebody. So these is flunkies that y'all see coming over. These is flunkies. You see what I'm saying? These is flunkies. These are not nobody that, is running from and we're going to go over that. Check this shit out. Hold up.
You can't make this shit up. Anybody know who this is? His name is Klein. He happens to be one of the first South Afrikaners to arrive to the U.S., courtesy of Donald Trump and your tax dollar. Why is he one of the ones that stick out the most? Because while the narrative is they were in fear of their lives and facing poverty in their homeland of South Africa, he's one of the ones that got here and now revealing the truth. Or at least the truth is revealing him. Because Mr. Kleinhaus wasn't facing poverty or struggle or fear of his life. Mr. Kleinhaus is owner of his own mining company in South Africa. Mr. Kleinhaus is leaving a 5-bedroom mansion. I'm sorry, home in South Africa. 5-bedroom home in South Africa. Where he says he left his home, his job, his cars, his dogs, and even his mother.
He left his
grabbed
mother.
his kids and left. So basically,
he said he running from genocide, and he left his mother. I mean, you can't make this shit up, man. I'm trying to tell you. You cannot make this shit up. You running from goddamn genocide, and you leave dear mama. Left the dog, left mama, left the fish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but motherfucker left the gerbil. The motherfucker left everything to fend for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like mom out. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have I'm gonna load this motherfucker shotgun up, and hey, you go out on the porch. You better bring it with you. You understand what? You gonna have to get out here and get these avocados. So what the fuck? What you do? What you do with your mama? You see what you do? Put her up in a convalescent home. What you do with her? You see? Let's finish this out.
he ran away from his responsibilities, like mortgage and bills. But most importantly, Mr. Kleinhaus is a white supremacist in Africa who has long posted anti-Semitic things about Jews and, of course, his love for Trump. And he goes on and on to post his racist ideology against Muslims and so on. Oh, yeah, and once again, his love for Trump. Anybody ever notice how those two seem to go hand in hand with the one president of the history of the United States, Donald Trump? No other president has ever had this white supremacist groups come fully and completely backing and supporting him.
Ain't that so? All these racist motherfuckers, they love Donald Trump. They support fuck. And listen here, they anti-Jewish, and they anti-niggas. We already know that they anti-nigger, they anti whatever. They anti anything other than Afrikaner. Because you best believe on the down low, them motherfuckers talk about the Americans. Listen to me, the white Americans, don't get it twisted. You see what I'm saying? They all disrespect each other. They say it on, hush hush. They say that shit hush hush. I'm gonna bring this one video up with this white Australian. You know what I'm saying? See, they already been going over there. Them white South Dutch and Boers, they already been going over there to Australia. And they already been going over there to New Zealand and shit. And so the one white Australian, she was saying that, in areas where these goddamn Boers, these Afrikaners, if they feel is white majority, they feel that they can bring their racist, rhetoric over there. And they've been over there talking, bad about the blacks and shit out in the open and shit. So, and that's why people have to forewarn them. Because they're going to fuck around and get hurt. They come over here. This ain't goddamn Australia. You see what I'm saying? This is not Australia. This is not New Zealand. You going to get every fucking thing you asking for over here. And the first time that it go down, unless they put your ass on a military base, your ass is in trouble. You see what I'm saying? They're going to have to put y'all motherfuckers in the middle of Montana some goddamn where. Y'all motherfuckers going to be in North Dakota some goddamn where. South Dakota, you ain't going to be able to be amongst no other population, no major population. Let's finish this up with the brother.
And he welcomes them. So there you have it, MAGA. And still, cricket sounds from you the more and more all Donald Trump embarrasses and brings shame to this country and you, the more you either show support of what he did by making excuses or cricket sounds. So not only has Mr. Kleinhaus fully admitted that the murder rate of white farmers in South Africa is low, like non-existent, meaning that whole story that they're telling that, oh, Lord, we're afraid of our lives, is horseshit. He's heard stories of people being shot and killed, farmers like him being shot and killed before, but the reasons why they are trying to get here to America so soon is because of the end of apartheid, meaning that their land is now up for grabs because it's land that they stole from Afrikaners. Now the land becomes worthless. You get it? They're all trying to flee Africa because they think their land will become, there goes the neighborhood. Now our property value is going to drop. Yeah, white supremacy.
Yeah. So he's saying because, they passed the law where now they appropriating land, they giving it back to the indigenous people. And they feel that a lot of them is fleeing because they think their land is going to be confiscated under this new law. You see what I'm saying? And you have to do what you have to goddamn do. What the fuck is America doing? They got to do what they doing the same thing that America is doing. Okay, they're doing the same thing that America is doing. So these is fake farmers. This is a whole nother agenda. They losing power in South Africa. They losing power. They giving the power back to the people, man, and they still slow with it, but they know that their time is coming. That little 7% is going to dwindle. And I don't want to just see them because that got to happen with the economy too. That got to happen with the economy too, because look at the unemployment rate in South Africa, where you talking about over 8 million people are unemployed. That's why it's so much motherfucking crime. And then and they own all the land. Put the people to work, give them back their land, let them farm. Let them feed themselves. Let them generate money. Take back. They need to be doing what Ibrahim is doing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna be owning no goddamn resources. You see what I'm saying? Here it is, the Oppenheimers, and they still. I don't know, but I think they've been bought out. But the Oppenheimers and the De Beers and all of that. Still got major diamond mines and all this and shit in Africa. You got to take the Ibrahim method. You know what I'm saying? It can't be no foreign ownership or any type of resources in Africa, man. You got to come up out of that old colonial shit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. All these puppet niggas in Africa, they got to go. You see what I'm saying? So, as they give back the land, they got to give back the resources too. They got to give back the economy to the people. 8 million people in South Africa, and the majority of them is black. And then I'm looking at the age between 15 and 24. The age between in South Africa, 15 to 24, 60% of South African teenagers between the ages of 15 and 24 are unemployed. You got all the youth running around. So what you think they're gonna do? If they ain't got no goddamn jobs, good and goddamn well they're gonna do crime, they're gonna rob. So a lot of that shit that they keep talking about, some goddamn farmers got, the whatever few that's cause of the fact that y'all flossing wealth on our people's land. You flossing wealth, you flossing the land in front of their faces. They don't have access to the land. They don't have access to the wealth. And so what the fuck they gonna do? They gonna take it. So you brought that shit on yourself. All right, family. We'll go back. We'll have a part 2 to this because I got some more videos that I want to bring up on this. And we have to understand what's going on. This is the underlay for the overlay. So you know that they trying, it was gonna be a 1, 2, 3 punch. You know what I'm saying? But people, they thinking we far more advanced intellectually than the motherfuckers in power. That's really what it is. The people, this is the age of information. You know, motherfuckers ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? We are far more advanced intellectually than they want to give us credit. We're not falling for no punk shit like that. All right, family, we got some fire up here tonight. Don't you go nowhere. Check the menu. Hit that link up there, Patreon. Come on over there. Get that fire. It's waiting on you, family. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this. You understand what I'm saying? Because we own Black Power over here. Don't show up if you ain't about Black Power, unless you just want to come over here and you looking for some inspiration. If you're looking for some inspiration, this the place to be. I'll see you in a minute. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Power.